Hey, collective, it's Anne Marie. I hope all of you are doing well. I thought we'd pull some cards to get some messages of clarity for those of you who would like it. What does the dark universe want the collective to know, Spirit? What does the dark universe want the collective to know? Thank you, ancestor, spirit guides, divine to being, source of light energy. Number 39. The world as your emotional canvas, projection. The world as your emotional canvas. Right. You can paint the world any way you want to. I talk so much on a lot of my content about projections. And it's because I think so many people are so unaware that they're living through projections and not of who they truly authentically are. This is a call to take a look at possibly how, whether it's friends, family, the way you were raised, your childhood, but how other people's projections have put a film over your life, or you being authentic, or really, I'm just seeing like someone who's really trying to take a deep dive, like I'm just seeing someone go, but who am I? Like looking in the mirror, just staring at themselves like, but who am I? Like not, it's like, but you don't. You have a sense, it's hard to explain. There's like a feeling of knowing there's something else, knowing there's something more, but not knowing what that is, or what that even means, or what that looks or feels. It's like knowing of, but not knowing the details. And oftentimes, like I was saying, we wear these projections like a film over our skin. If we were raised in a certain family, we were the black sheep, or whether you were the golden child, or whatever role that you played in your earthly family, there were projections. And for some of you, I don't want to put that on everybody, but this is a sign to look at that. How those projections, it's almost like a self-fulfilling prophecy. So a self-fulfilling prophecy is like, say you have a child and there's a parent who's like, you're not good at math, you're stupid, No, the child's not stupid, they just may learn a different way, right? The child then becomes what that label, or the labeling theory, you label someone, they become that label. And then self-fulfilling prophecy is when you believe something so much that you make it come true. It's like a manifestation, right? You become that, you become what you think. And so there's like a two part to that, of a labeling theory, of maybe you were labeled as an early age, or even as an adult, maybe you're labeled as difficult, or maybe you're labeled, or whatever the label is, right? But this started from childhood, and we wear these labels, right? And then we become them unknowingly. If someone's always told you, like for me, my dad used to always tell me I was horrible. I can't believe I used the example math, but my dad at one point taught math. My sister was really good at math. I was horrible at it, and I would hear my dad's voice when I was even taking algebra classes in college, because I'm really bad at math, and I became that. Like it developed this deep-rooted issue with math, right? And I even catch myself sometimes still repeating those things. And I became that. I would easily give up. I would always doubt myself. And it was like, it snowballed. And it could be something bigger than that for you. I mean, there's a lot of things that have been projected onto us that we end up becoming. Or because of those projections, we kind of shortchange ourselves in knowing who we are, or wanting to find out what we are, not worrying about if something seems weird to something, if we like to do certain things, or we like to dress a certain way, or just whatever our thing is, right? A lot of times people are afraid to step into their authenticity because they're surrounded by so many unauthentic people. And when people who are not authentic, they meet someone who is genuine and authentic, they have different reactions to it. And a lot of it is to project their own insecurities onto that person. So this is just to look at like how possibly projections affected your life, and also to remember what you project out. It's like what you put out, you get back. What you project out, what you see in the world is the type of world you'll get. If you always see fathom and pain and agony and trauma, that's what you'll get back. And so it's also taking responsibility for the projections you place out into the world as well. This may be also called to look at how do you project your own insecurities or false or beliefs, I should say false, but certain beliefs or values, how do you project them onto other people? That's a deeper healing. But it's taking a look at how projections have weighed you down and prevented you from learning who you are and taking leaps of faith. And also, how have you then projected onto other people? I hope you're healthy and happy and full of joy. I truly, truly do. May you love and be loved. Teal, don't harm. Have a great night.